Welcome viewers. Today we are going to discuss the cardiovascular system. Cardiovascular system is also known as the circulatory system. It is a transportation system of the body. It is a major structure which makes the heart possible are the heart, blood vessels and blood. Simply said that the heart pumps the blood in order to move nutrients throughout the blood vessels to nourish and remove the metabolic waste from the body. The purpose of this presentation is to present a basic understanding of the cardiovascular system. The heart has two major circuits in its circulatory pathway, which works together in a very close circulatory system. These two pathways are the pulmonary pathway and the systemic pathway. In human, the right side of the heart pushes the blood in the pulmonary circuit so it can be oxygenated in the lungs. The left side of the heart pumps the oxygenated blood into the entire body. The blood is then returned to the heart via the systemic pathway, where the cycle begins again and again through the pulmonary pathway. It can be said that the heart is like actually two pumps divided by a septum, which is also known as wall. The heart is an involuntary muscle that works somewhat independently from the nervous system. This will be explained in more details later, but for now let's take a look what makes up the heart. The heart is a muscular organ with the four hollow chambers. It consists of two atria, which are upper chambers, and two ventricles, which are lower chambers. The left and the right side of the heart are divided by a septum, which is called the wall. The heart is also made up of three layers of the tissues. The innermost layer is the endocardium, which is the thin line inside the chamber of the heart and form the surface of the wall. Next is the myocardium, which is the middle layer, which is the muscular layer of the heart. The third one is the pericardium. This is the double layered fibrous sac which covers the heart. Blood vessels are meant for carrying the blood throughout the body. The blood vessels are similar to the two-way highway system. One way is known as the arteries and other way is called the veins. Starting in the heart, the blood flows through the arterial blood vessels. The largest of these arteries is known as aorta. These arteries provide the pathway for blood to travel through the body from the heart. Arteries are then further divided into the arterioles and arteriolar capillaries. Arterioles are the smaller blood vessels that branches out from the large arteries and leads to the arteriocapillaries. Capillaries are the smallest blood vessels in the body. The arterial capillaries are connected to the venous capillaries. The arterial side of the capillaries is dropping off oxygen and nutrients to the body's cells. The venous side of the capillaries is picking up the metabolic waste from the body's cells. Together they form a network where arteries and veins connect, completing the closed circulatory system. The blood flows from the venous capillaries will flow back from the body to the heart through the venous blood vessels. Similar to the arteries, the blood flows back from the venous capillaries into the venules. Through the veins and into the heart. These venules connect a large vein which carry the blood back from the body to the heart. The other largest vein is known as vena cava, which is further divided into the superior and inferior vena cava. Now, how the blood moves throughout the body. Before going to discuss, blood is a fluid, liquid or plasma. Blood is made up of 90% of water. Blood contains many substances, but the three main substances that we will discuss in this presentations are the three different types of the blood cells, each having its own particular functions. The first type of the blood cell is called erythrocytes. These are also known as red blood cells. The second one is the leukocytes, which are also known as the white blood cells. The third one is the thrombocytes, which are also known as the platelets. The heart has its own electrical system, which is designed to work on its own independent from the nervous system. If the nervous system is damaged and cannot send signal to the skeletal muscles for the other major organs such as the brain, the heart will not be affected because it has its own chemical or electrical system that will continue to pump the blood throughout the body. People of brain damage are on life support for breathing, not for pumping or circulating the heart. The only thing that would stop this mechanism is the lack of oxygen and blockade or direct injury to the heart. The conductive pathway has 4 stations which send the electrical impulses that keeps the heart beating, which is roughly 100,000 beats per day. First conductive pathway is the SA node. SA node is known as the pacemaker, which is located in the right atria. It starts the spark and passes it on the next relay station. The second one is the AV node. The third one is the bundle of His, located in the heart's septum. The fourth one, that is the last one, is the Purkinje fibers, which spread the electrical charge throughout the myocardium, which is the cardiac muscle, and causes the heart to contract. Atria first, then the ventricles. Thank you so much. Hopefully you will be very much clear about the cardiovascular system.